Boca Juniors have scored already. What was that defending from Cruzeiro? These guys didn't even score from open play before Bean is in the mud. I mean, not Cruzeiro is in the mud. Gordon. Boca Juniors. It's from open play. That's correct. Already. What a joke. Luis! You're here. Before I could even do the rest. Big up, bro. Unfortunately, you Arsenal are Premier League champions. Sadly. Would you want to join my stream? Because this is serious. I've never been heartbroken, bro. I know, right? And now they're going to be singing. Tottenham fans are in the mud. Chelsea scraped their first Premier League win. Gifted. What's the point of complaining about Arsenal when they have more in common with them? It seems like. And now Cruzeiro are in the mud. Not Cruzeiro is fuming right now. It's over. They've done it, sadly. Enzo Maresca has to show it. Why he's the main guy. Why it wasn't a fluke. He has to, bro. If they don't, everyone will be getting cooked. And Arsenal could dominate the Premier League. Now Mikel Arteta is going to stay. And they're singing as Cruzeiro almost 2-0 Boca Juniors. Listen. Listen. You hear it right. The tree is no longer fake. We can no longer banter. Arsenal, it's over. It's over. It has never been over. Expression is in the mud. It's over, guys. It's over. Here's the link. And now, Boca Juniors is losing, bro. This is a bit surprising. Wow. How could anything unfold these days? But yeah, bro. How do you feel, bro? How angry are you? Compare. It's over, guys. It's over. How do you feel, bro? It's over. And now, it has never been over. But yeah, I'm live and he's still in the mud. But yeah. Boca Juniors take the lead as Arsenal are Premier League champions. It's over. We could no longer banter them. We all thought the quadruple of the past three second place is coming back. What was expected. Even me, I didn't believe in them, and now they've actually done it. And now they're gonna say, trust the process. We're staying with him, right? People are gonna forget about it, be deluded, and they have every right.
Jonathan Jesús, por supuesto Cayo Jorge, Bruno Rodríguez, el propio Gerson, ahí está Fabricio Bruno.
We're not good enough.
A volar la pelota al área, centro y no saqueó Bray, sacó de cabeza a Tilolo. Izquierda del otro lado Bruno Rodríguez. Luego por para el perro Romero. Lucas, para el capitán. Manda para atrás. Wagner. Rodríguez. Boca, Bruno
Which they
Rodríguez.
should have at least.
Romero, Gerson. Otra vez para Romero.
And now, this is going to be a bigger mess. Smash up the likes and subscribe. I'm just trying to get
No hay espacio
another
para
phone
distraer
real
a
quick.
Cabral. Saca
It's over.
para adelante.
It's over.
Tomás Belmonte ya la recupera. Jonathan.
You
Jesús.
can't even do
Gerson.
anything.
Pide otra vez Mateus Pereira. Viene para el 10. Alarga el pase para Kaiki. A Kaiki al pie a pie de Quinta Braida. Comete falta Kaiki. Será tiro libre para Boca.
It's over.
Que ha redondeado
It is
una primera
over.
mitad del primer tiempo. 22 minutos
It's over.
30 llegábamos. De excelencia. Estupendo partido del equipo local, sobre todo con la obligación de ganar, con esa presión.
It is over. Se acabó.
Preocupado Artur Jorge. El equipo cachico ha dado la talla en Buenos Aires. Momento de la pausa de hidratación.
I'm back. But this is just pathetic, bro. So yeah, I got my Brazil jersey. So yeah, bro, it's over. Big up CFC Realistic, my guy, as always. Big up. The Premier League will be good next season. There isn't going to be a top manager anymore. That's true. Pep Guardiola. I think that will be it. Dude, after an era, bro, of domination. We don't know how Enzo Maresca is going to deal with the squad. Erling Haaland. Maybe he'll surprise people. I think he'll probably surprise. That's my guess. Because we got a hydration break here in Argentina right now. I hope Neymar, bro. And I'm gonna get into that. I'm glad he's back. But bro, mixed feelings, bro. Big up to you. Good evening or good night. I know you're not happy Arsenal winning the Premier League, but they deserve it because they've been the most consistent. You might have won your first Premier League since March, your first home Premier League game since West Ham and Tottenham, who are both relegation candidates, as Spurs fans are the most deluded of all, are in the mud. But yeah, Arsenal, they've done it. So all I gotta say one thing. I know, right? Fuck Arsenal. But since I have to support Brazil, and all I gotta say, congrats to Gabriel Magalhaes. Congrats to Gabriel Martinelli, of all people, getting called up and winning the Premier League within 24 hours. And congrats to Gabriel Jesus, even though he hasn't played in like forever, bro. But will they do this for the national team? But yeah, they fully deserved it, unfortunately. Yeah. And unfortunately, the era is over. It is long over. And now they're going to be singing, unfortunately. As for you, Chelsea fans, you might get Europa League or Conference League or no Europe at all. So, yeah, you may have beaten Spurs, but we don't. But West Ham are likely the team going down just because Spurs has 2 more points. Even a draw, I think, against Everton, West Ham has a minus goal difference. So this has just been crap, bro. The display win, of course, Chelsea were expected to win. They always own Spurs for some reason, no matter how bad it is. But everything around Chelsea just sucks. It really does. And Man City, bro, they just decided to do the cup double. Even if they couldn't do the Premier League. But for Pep Guardiola, I would say, I think that probably was enough. But I know it's going to come to an end of an era. Let's see how Enzo Maresca could handle everything. The Eagles, everything. I don't know. Maybe he will surprise. Just because of the Clear Lake board didn't back him. And we all know Manchester City, they do back you at least. I don't know what's going to happen to Pep Guardiola himself. He's going to move to a different club, manage the national team, as I'm keeping hearing rumors. But yeah, bro, they absolutely do it. And even though I still congrats Savinho on winning the FA Cup, but this was tough on João Pedro, bro. I kind of feel bad for him. Carlo Ancelotti is actually, yes, he did listen to us to bring Neymar. But I know some people have mixed feelings about João Pedro. But I thought João Pedro should have been called up. Even his family was just furious, apparently, online. And now, because even though I think João Pedro, despite Chelsea's worst season since 22-23, or like, of course, debatable which season is worse, bro. I think João Pedro, I thought, kind of got screwed by Carlo. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I think he probably should have been called up, honestly, just because he's, in my opinion, he's Chelsea's best player. Despite all of this mess, he has like 23 goals since joining the club, if I'm not mistaken, or 25, 23. And even though Enzo Maresca didn't have the best of him, after the Club World Cup performance display against Fluminense and PSG, we haven't seen too much of him. But João Pedro has been really good for Chelsea. Even if he doesn't score, he's like always there to at least attack and pressure. But yeah, man, I kind of was a bit surprised. And I'm gonna get to the list once it's halftime. What is going on, Arthur? Jorge, bro. But as it stands, with this Boca win, hold on, if Boca Juniors win this game, they'll be in first place. Cruzeiro drops down to Sudamericana, even though they still got to play Universitario. And if Universitario beats Barcelona of Ecuador, I think later today, I think they will be ahead. I don't know if that game is even today. He should have been. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, I know some people are gonna be upset. I know some people have mixed feelings, all because he didn't score against Croatia or France in the friendlies. But like, I wouldn't mind having João Pedro just because he is on good form. Even though I don't even think Pedro from Flamengo was called up, and he scored another great goal this weekend. Even though they dropped points to Atletico Paranaense. But I was wondering, and then I'm going to get into it once it's halftime, if you're going to stick around 15 minutes. But yeah, even if Chelsea's worst season, João Pedro has been the only bright light in this trophyless season. I don't know why your board is so obsessed bringing on young, inexperienced wingers and players. Well, no offense to them, but
Casi 30 minutos del primer tiempo.
They probably ain't good enough. Six o'clock. But yeah, man.
Lateral de Braida, viene para Jiménez, la saca de cabeza Patricio Bruno, gana Aranda, Aranda para Braida, Braida con el centro y se desvía.
But yeah, Chelsea, bro. We'll see what you guys do, but I don't think João Pedro will leave to Chelsea, even though I know Barcelona wants him. But I think he's probably going to reject him to see how good Xabi Alonso and Chelsea and still technically play Europe. They still have a chance in Europa League, but for Champions League, it's over. It is over.
De ahogar del remate al gol. Primera llegada profunda de Cruzeiro, 31. 1 Boca, 0 Cruzeiro a los 16 Merentiel. Un gol que fue
Chelsea, even though Aston Villa
de Boca en ese primer segmento de
might win
partido.
Europa League, but I was talking about the Champions tomorrow.
Falta de
Aston
Belmonte,
Villa.
pelota para Cruzeiro.
But we don't know. Who knows? Freiburg could do something. But yeah, Aston Villa, they haven't won a major trophy in like 20, 30 years, bro. And they might actually be the favorites. But don't rule out Freiburg because they did spank Celta Vigo. And And they are big up, Miss. No, congrats, Mel. I want to say congratulations on winning the Premier League. Congrats to my Brazilian guys. I have to congratulate Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, the three Gabriels. Congrats to all of them. Well-deserved champions. The bant is no more. And it's time to party, right? Don't even have to worry about the Crystal Palace game and just focus on the Champions League against PSG. As they're still waiting a verdict if Dembele is going to be available. But yeah, that's going to absolutely boost up the confidence. And then Capier changed everything. Isn't going trophyless. But yeah, CSA realistic, yeah, as we're keepers. But yeah, hopefully Chelsea wins the Premier League next season. Chelsea, they haven't won the Premier League like since 2017. It's been 10 years. But do you think Chelsea will be the most consistent? I think they have a squad, but the problem is they're still missing like a center back, an actual proper left winger of experience, attack pretty much, right winger. But yeah, I think Chelsea, if they want to do something, I think will Blueco finally back Xabi Alonso with the right players as well, and will the players handle? Instead of being a clown show. Because who knows, Enzo Maresca, Man City, they'll probably have that mentality still to compete in big games. And let's see how Erling Haaland takes. Nothingness. I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of the day. Yeah, well, Alonso's coming back. They need to back him. Yes, and then if they don't back him, then I don't know if this will actually work out, because especially the problems that's been going on in Madrid, and we all thought he was going to be cooking at Real Madrid last year, and look at what happened. Even though it wasn't his fault, but the club. And I don't know if this is going to be another repeat. But we'll see, bro. But even though, yeah, bro, it's just so annoying, bro. And as it stands, Arsenal does have 2 more trophies more than Chelsea, right? If I'm not mistaken. And yeah, and who knows? But I don't know if Arsenal will keep it up again. Because now I can't really rule them out. Because if Arteta's going to stay and they might actually do it again, they could actually do it, honestly. Because now they've actually done it. After all the banter, all the memes, and Kyle Jorginho missed to sit there. Wow. This is why you haven't been called up for the World Cup. He was there when they won the treble. Who, Xabi Alonso? Yeah. Or you talk about when it was at Leverkusen? Yes. And this was after, especially. But yeah. Yeah, and especially so. I mean, let's see how well it goes. Even though 2025, 2026 didn't win anything, but let's see. But yeah, we don't know what's going to happen to Liverpool. Who knows? Manchester United, Michael Carrick, they could do something. This could be a new era. Different managers, bro. Arteta's likely going to stay as he finally break that curse. The Michael Carrick, Xabi Alonso, and we don't know what's going to happen. Liverpool, Maresca. So yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's true. He was the assistant coach before he became his own permanent manager. Before he moved to Leicester City and then Chelsea, where things didn't work out. So I want to see how he's going to handle tactically everything. How Erling Haaland will get along. I think the players will along. I think he has some of the pep in him himself. And maybe if he proves the haters wrong and proves the Man City fans why, even though you could say it probably won't be as successful, but who knows? Maybe a good run of trophies. Who knows? They could do something. And of course, yeah, Man City will play Champions League football, of course, as expected, because Man City, of course, is on top of it no matter what happens. Do I think Man City are the favorites to win the Champions League next season? Well, probably not. I mean, they could be another contender, even though they haven't gotten so close to the trophy. since the 2023 treble peak. And since then they haven't. And now it's likely PSG are the ones going to do it back to back, or the ones getting closer to the second Champions League, which no one thought about because everyone thought Man City could potentially do back to back, or second Champions League was looming close. Because everyone thought Man City was going to continue like all this amazing football, like World Cup, or maybe a slight drop off, but maybe they could win the Champions League again before PSG gets one back when Mbappe was there, and now Mbappe's gone, and PSG are just one game away from becoming champions of Europe again, and they have to go against this tough Arsenal defense. But yeah, it's going to be quality from the best defense versus the best attack. Even though I do prefer the best attack to win. I mean, I tend to be a neutral, even though if I have to support one, I wouldn't mind if it's PSG, just because the best attack is just amazing, bro. Even though Arsenal, they haven't conceded a goal from open play since Manchester City on April the 19th. They've been pretty much locking them up, but let's see how they could handle against a real super tooth PSG. Let's see how well they could handle. But yeah, Boca Juniors, they've been pressuring Cruzeiro all game. 11 shots to Cruzeiro. Boca Juniors, 5 shots on target. Cruzeiro's 1. They're getting outplayed completely off the park. And now Cruzeiro's in the mud. And Cruzeiro are playing the white-to-white kit because remember, the home shirts, white shirts between the two clubs are not allowed. They cannot wear the same ones because they clash and they're not able to see. So yeah. So we'll see what happens, Vento Maresca, especially how preseason does. So all I gotta say, well, his first major game. Okay, I mean, well, it is technically a friendly or a minor friendly, pretty much a minor game. Even though no one takes care of the Community Shield like a major trophy or like as serious, pretty much. But he's probably gonna. But yeah, he's gonna play. He's gonna have to go through against Arsenal, and that's a Community Shield. You know, say whatever you want about the Community Shield. Oh, Mateus Perez's shoe just falling off. I just know. The pressure. And someone is down. And we haven't even got to the lineups. Maurizio Bruno. So yeah. We'll see what happens, bro. But Man City still had a better season than last season. They still have a better season than last season where they won nothing. Lost to Crystal Palace in the final. Could have taken those opportunities more. But yeah, even though Arsenal and City are set to meet at Wembley in the FA Community Shield, you know, say whatever you want, but like, let's see what's gonna happen between the two clubs. But yeah, now the rivalry is on, and even though Arsenal, funny enough, this season they couldn't even beat Man City once. Unlike last season where they got a draw and they were undefeated. Man City took down Arsenal for the first time since April 2023 during the treble season, exactly 3 years ago, and they beat them exactly a month ago on April the 19th. And we all thought Arsenal was going to bottle it. We all thought, and ever since this meme came out from the guy that is absolutely drinking the Arsenal tears, has completely backfired since the game against Everton, bro. Even though Man City got back-to-back wins against Brentford and Crystal Palace, or going against Chelsea, now it's over. Not because I'm drinking water, but yeah. But yeah, man, the Pep era, even though for everything that he does, like I said, but yeah, it's completely over. And we're going to see a different Premier League next season, bro. We'll see what happens with Liverpool. Flamengo versus Estudiantes. Yeah, we are absolutely going to be doing a watch along tomorrow for Flamengo versus Estudiantes. We might also do Liga MX Libertadores final. Liga MX final Libertadores game. But yeah, Man City. Yeah, Arsenal, they win their first trophy in 6 years. Win their first Premier League in 22 years. They could potentially do the double if they somehow does beat PSG, because I think PSG are the slight favorites. But I expect Arsenal to give them a harder time. It won't be a blowout like against Inter Milan. They will make it competitive, and they might actually do everything. The mighty Mikel Arteta has finally done this after so many years. But in my opinion, I think if Arsenal should have done better. They should have at least won another Premier League or two, maybe three. Since 2023, they should have at least won another Premier League. They should have at least won the 2024 Premier League, where they scored a lot of goals. They literally broke the records in numbers goal scoring, and they still fumbled it somehow. They still fumbled it, and I don't even know how they fumbled it. Like, all because of that bad game against Aston Villa. Or, like, at least they should have won at least they should have won at least one at least. They should have at least one more. Or maybe two, because they had it all in their hands. Even 23-24. They should have been the first team to stop Man City from winning the treble. And they probably would have just done the quadruple in the entire calendar year of 2023. Just not the Premier League. They could have stopped, but they didn't, sadly. They should have won that then. They didn't just fumble these games. Like, and what was the point of fumbling these games on purpose instead of just winning them? Will they finally learn? So it looks like Arteta's going to say. But yeah, Arsenal's defense, of course, solid. Their attack is not the best, even though Buster Gaiokovic has been better. But there will be a major factor if Arsenal does win the Champions League. Adding to the motivations. We'll see. Anything could happen, but they've done it. There's nothing to hate on them. It's just, but yeah, the rival fans for the first time are no longer banter about Arsenal. The season is over. And Chelsea, unfortunately, ain't winning anything. Tottenham ain't winning anything. Liverpool ain't winning anything. Man City at least did the double. United isn't going to win anything, but an improved season for Michael Carrick in the Premier League after being eliminated out of all competition, including not making to Europe this season. But now they will next season, and they added on 3 minutes of stoppage time. So it looks like Cruzeiro are trying to press them in the back or on the ball again, up front again, and they are trying. But yeah, after getting outplayed, so a little bit like until Pereira's ball goes out wide. I'm gonna use the restroom for halftime, and then we're gonna talk. We're gonna absolutely talk. But yeah, the banter is no more, bro. The era is over. But yeah, we don't know what's going to happen to the Andrew regime. But yeah, after so many years, bro, Arsenal's last, since winning the FA Cup in 2020, I wasn't watching football fully that time. I mean, I kind of was a bit, but I kind of forgot COVID, and like I kind of had to just doing something else in the meantime. But since Arsenal won the FA Cup, Chelsea, you could say they've won like how many trophies? They may not have won anything domestically since 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Who won the Carabao Cup in 2020? I forgot. Liverpool won the Premier League during that COVID year.
Repone Braida.
So yeah, anything major? It's been a while.
La banda para Milton Jiménez. Aguanta la pelota Kaiki, rebote en Belmonte. Apareció para. Sí, a mí me pareció también.
But yeah.
Que pegó Don Belmonte.
But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say
Número 2, Alberto Porte piensa
about Arsenal. They've done it, even though it took you 6 years. You could have at least done it in 2023. But yeah, let's see how that plays around.
El saque de banda para Milton Jiménez. Lucha con Kaiki. Se apoya en Braida. Braida marcado por Cristian. Hincha el centro. Igual le queda Romero. El capitán que la saca como puede.
We'll see what happens. Here comes Boca. They could make this 2-0 before halftime. 30 seconds. Blanco. Fabrizio Bruno heads to the way. Blanco. But yeah, it's gonna likely be 1-0. But yeah, off a set piece. Here comes Boca Junior. Shot saved. Oh! Almost 2-0. Cruzeiro are absolutely gonna need halftime. Arthur Jorge is gonna. So yeah, that should be halftime. It is. Referee blows a whistle. Boca Junior fans, play this, and this is their lineup. A goal from Miguel Martinelli. Set piece. And Boca has been doing good. This is their starting lineup. Paredes with the assist from the corner. Cal Jorginho has been absolutely mid. Herrera hasn't done anything. Yeah, Boca Juniors are outplaying Cruzeiro. These are the final stats. 6 shots on target, and they're not even having even that much of the ball. Wow, and they just been battering Cruzeiro. This could have been worse. This should have been 2-0 at least. So yeah, it's halftime, guys. All I gotta say, I'll be right back, guys. Don't leave the stream. Oh, big up Luis Gomez. Neymar is back. We're eating good. Yes, I want to talk about that. Even though I don't know if you're still gonna be here because I was about to use my bathroom break, but we have to get to the squad list. But big up to you. Thanks for going in. Smash up the likes. But yeah, I did congratulate Arsenal on winning the Premier League. But yeah, I don't know how many clubs have won since 2020. How many clubs have won trophies then? Because everyone has won multiple. Like Barcelona have won like 8, if I'm not mistaken, since 2020. And now it took them their first since then, so it would be 2. But yeah, bro. I don't know if you're still gonna be here, but I'll be right back. Just sit tight. We will put the squad back in. I just need to use the restroom. So stay tight. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes, but I need to use the restroom and also make a call of my uncle. So I'll be back. I'm back, guys. Sorry it took me a long time. Big up, Jordan. You're back. Yes, I'm back. Jordan, play. Come and play. I'm sad after Salah Robert leaving. Yeah, Liverpool, bro. I can't lie. It's been a tough time. The only thing positive I can get from you guys is Allison. Please. Even though Allison is expected to go trophyless, if Brazil don't win the World Cup, Allison is expected to go trophyless, but just please make us go as far. Make those big saves, those big stops, including penalty kicks, in case we do give up. Not just from open play, set pieces. And the only thing Liverpool could technically celebrate was just the unbeaten against Arsenal and not letting them score once. That's about it from Liverpool's display. Jordan, I thought Barca were finished after Messi and Lamine and everything. That's true. Yeah, and who knows? Liverpool could do a resurgence because people thought Barcelona would see a decline. 2022 was a rough year, which we all thought the Barcelona decline would come so true. And then Xavi came in, brought more life, and then Amal, and then Flake absolutely cooked it. 5 trophies. Let's see. Anything could happen, yeah. But yeah, man, what are my thoughts from Ancelotti's list for the second half? Let's see. Yeah, honestly, about João Pedro missing, this is a mad decision. I mean, I can't lie. Alex again. Okay, there we go. So I want to load this up. So I know we're underway right now. But let me try to add this Brazil. So yeah, here's the list. What are my thoughts on Ancelotti's list? All right, let me pull it up. So about João Pedro not getting called up for the World Cup, I think it is a bit questionable because the best. Oh, here comes Boca Juniors. This could be 2-0 soon. Cruzeiro ain't fixing up. We're gonna have to react to not Cruzeirense tears. Oh, come on, no, not this. On screen. Yes. So yeah, this is Brazil's lineup. Carlo Ancelotti's called up. So yes, so goalkeepers Alisson, Ederson, Weberton. What are my thoughts? As expected, Alisson. I was surprised he chose Weberton over Hugo Soroff. Yes, Hugo Soroff. Weberton is the most experienced, and I think Remy won over the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Despite the loss against Flamengo last week, even though Atletico Paranaense, a smaller club, less resources, managed to do more than Remy. It's pretty mad. But Ederson, I'm surprised that he gets called up over Bento and Hugo Soroff because Hugo Soroff did concede 3 against Botafogo, and that's embarrassing because Corinthians are actually in the relegation zone. And it's not looking good for Corinthians, for Hugo Soroff. I don't think he has those goals to be in. But I thought, even though Bento did score an own goal, maybe Carlo Ancelotti was like, that's enough. Because that cost them the title, and now even El Nasa are the bigger bottle drops than Arsenal. That tells you who's the real bottler. Luis Enrique, I don't even know who he is. Oh, if you don't know, he's ex-Botafogo. He used to play for Botafogo, played from Fluminense's academy. He was at Betis for 1 season, I think, on loan, or the Premier League signed him, and then Botafogo got him for like cheap or something. They got him back to Brazil, and Cruzeiro. And Cruzeiro picks up a yellow card. Fabric picks up a yellow card, and free kick for Boca Juniors, by the way. Why did you have to do that? But yeah, he's kind of good on that left wing. Not left wing. Especially when he dribbles the ball, he actually does impact, bro. But he's probably better as a super sub, so I wouldn't mind. I think this is good. He now plays for Zenit, who used to be with Gresson's club. before leaving, even though it was another Zenit. Good defense from Cruzeiro. The Cruzeiro's keeper has to punch it away to find open space. Goes over the bar, nowhere near. Davilo goes, I don't think there was a sub. So he calls up defense. Alexandro from Flamengo, as expected. Bremen from Juve hasn't played in a while. He did score against France in front of me, and I'm all right. Douglas Santos got some hints. I know he's just playing in I forgot where. He's been. I'm biased. I'm surprised this was called up over even a what's that center back in Brazil? I'm surprised even he gets called up over someone else. Over comes Cruzeiro crossing, but they couldn't reach him there. Still no shots on target. They arcing. So mixed feelings. Gabriel Magalhaes, well, of course, he's the reason why Arsenal won the title. So definitely, yes, it's a must. And Bañez, like I said, I don't know. Some people have mixed feelings, even me. I forgot who should have been called up over him. Leo Pereira has been good for Flamengo. So, yeah, why not him? Marquinhos, the most experienced center back, captain for both PSG and Brazil, especially when Neymar's out. Marquinhos, absolutely. Even though I know Marquinhos may not have gotten the legs too much, this time at PSG will come to an end soon, or his career. But absolute legend captain for over a decade for PSG, as he's going to do back-to-back. So, yeah, definitely I agree. I thought Venderson, my bad. Yes, that's him. But wait, is Venderson injured for Monaco? Because I haven't kept updated for the Brazilian abroad nationally. Even though I think we could do a Brazilian abroad internationally. So, okay, even though you could say Alisson with Liverpool, he is going through a rough patch right now with Liverpool conceding 4 goals from open play against Aston Villa. I think 4 goals in the 4-2 loss because Liverpool have been absolutely shocking. But Alisson did just came back from injury, but I don't think he is a problem. But Cruzeiro also have a corner, I forgot to mention. And, of course, we'll get to the rest. We're going to Gressel, hold on, and then headed it away. Or kicked it away, but throwing for Cruzeiro, but not yet near the box. So, yeah, and Wesley from ex-Flamengo and playing for Roma, I think that was a good call-up. But Venderson, is he injured? Because I almost forgot about him. I don't know if he has been or not, because it's been a while since Venderson got called up for Brazil. Since the last update. He wasn't called up in the March friendly because he was injured. And then the midfield called out Bruno Guimarães, Casemiro, especially the form he is again. As he leaves Manchester United, calls out Danilo. The 2 Danilos, bro. Of all people, bro. And it's annoying. There's a Danilo from Botafogo that's mid, and Danilo, so he calls out Danilo from Botafogo, Fabinho from Saudi Arabia, who plays for Al Ahly, who's getting bigger and bigger, no longer a small club, ex-Liverpool, and Lucas Paquetá. So this is a good squad. This was a good midfield call-up. I know some people want to choose, I forgot his name. But yeah, but maybe Fabinho could still do something. Here's the attackers. I love it. Carlo Ancelotti now trusts Endrick after picking up the form of Lyon, even though he's going back to Madrid, before he's going to get coached by Jose Mourinho. Then Gabriel Martinelli gets called up somehow. I don't know why. I kind of disagree. If he's just happened to be there, he's just not there. I thought Jorginho from Pumas and Liga MX should have been called up over him. Gabriel Martinelli had that stress display, but that's about it. Thiago, this is huge. Decided to call up the best form striker in the Premier League, especially for Brentford cooking, scoring goals from open play and penalties. Been the proper number 9 since Ivan Toney has left, especially. This was a pretty surprise and good pick, I would say. Luis Enrique, like I said, from Zenit. Let's see how good he will. Like I said, good to impact, but probably better as a super sub. Actually, the play that he does, the beautiful play. And I'm surprised N'Golo Jesus isn't called up. Mateus Cunha from Manchester United, as expected, as he did score against Nottingham Forest, even though his goal was a handball, wasn't called up. And thankfully, this guy listened. He called up Neymar, the GOAT. We need him. Bring back that Jogo Bonito, even though the problem is, of course, the less games. Oh, Cruzeiro! Oh! Go! And it's 1-1! Boca Juniors are in the mud! 1-1! Vinicius Jr., Rafinha, Ryan, and let's go. Let's go to Crusaders game. They scored! Boca Juniors is in the mud! 1-1! It's actually 1-1. No way. My timer's a bit behind, and they actually scored. Is that Cal Jorginho? Said it's Freddie, and then go! 1-1! And the Boca Junior fans, silence! As the UA fans with Cruzeiro is celebrated in the UAN. Arthur Jorge is silencing the pigs and Boca Junior fans. La Cordera is in the mud. With this draw, they're going to have to start all over. Cruzeiro are advancing first. Boca Juniors will still advance second. And University are going to have to battle Barcelona as they're mostly about to go out themselves. So, yeah, 1-1. They've actually done it. Boca Junior players are not happy. Well, you can't really, because look at this. For the bad defending. Talking about the ref about something else. But yeah. The Boca Junior fans, we're going to have to react to the tweet. We're going to have to react to the tweet. But my squad of the list, my squad, I'm going to give Carlo Ancelotti a 7 or 8 out of 10. Not perfect, I thought. But yeah, this is just. And yeah, oh shoot, they're going to VAR. Don't tell me they're disallowing the goal. Oh, come on, not Varka. Varka Juniors. Var Junior. Var Juniors. Varka Juniors. Worker Juniors. Worker Jar Juniors. Oh, they're going to have a look. No way they're disallowing this. Our Cruzeiro game robbed, or is this a valid reason to disallow? Is there offside or interfere play? Or demand a handball? No way. I bet some of these photos are scripted. No way he touched it. Did he tend to touch it? I mean, almost. For a little. For Fabrizio Reynolds' ball, is that him? Oh, because they decided to wear white. I'm just saying it was a handball. Sustained to ball, and the referee says step back. Goal! And the Boca Junior fans, silence! La Cordova is in the mud. La Cordova be like, oh, with his hand. Be like, yeah! Boca Juniors, that's what that display against River Plate has caught up with them. Finally, it has. They've been getting outplayed this entire game, honestly. They've been getting away with it. They thought they would do amazing, but not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Alright, let me retweet. Golden Cruzeiro fighting, yeah. Here we go. The tweets are coming now. And yeah, now Boca Juniors small club, yep. It's in the back of the net. Atlanta United are a joke, by the way. Atlanta United. They told me Tata Martino was going to fix up the problem, and they didn't. And here they come. They're going to get motivated. How is that possible? But yeah, despite all the shots on target, they ain't winning. And on aggregate, it's 2-1. That Boca Junior bird is hiding. Instead of blaming on Jimenez. They're saying they're getting robbed. Cuando was robbing Boca Juniors. All the crying has started. The bird is in the mud. They can no longer say anything. It's back to reality. Boca Juniors happened garbage. But yeah, Boca Juniors fans are in the mud, furious. Don't want to go for a second goal. Boca Juniors, Cruzeiro always gave Boca Juniors a hard time. And here they come. Well, they're not going to get it. If you go on Facebook, the band is even stronger. Over there. Oh, yeah, people are laughing right now. They thought they would be doing good. And Boca Juniors have a corner. People are blaming Jimenez as a Cruzeiro. Amateur almost redeemed themselves. Almost hit off the post. They might score. Oh, good. Son, oh my God. They might actually come back. They might actually. Mirasol receives a red card. No way. They're going down. Oh, they're demanding an offside position. And off the post. And unless they do score, they'll definitely push for it now. And they were outplaying for the majority of the first half. The beast. And here comes Cal Jardine is coming off. Villarreal is coming on. I believe, right? I know, Ryan Rodriguez. Luis Thurston comes on for Cruzeiro. 1-1, 62 minutes. And guess what? The champion is here, by the way. About time. Welcome
Champions of Europe. We'll be champions of Europe end of next week. Champions. Again, ole.
You haven't won it yet. But congrats on the Prem. And Cruzeiro might actually score almost.
Oh my gosh.
They missed.
Well, Adam, after 22 years, my team finally got it over the line. And Adam, I don't want to hear about open play goals anymore.
All right, and all those rival fans will never
I
be.
don't want to hear it anymore from rival fans. After 22 years.
I wasn't even
Did you see the
born.
videos online, Adam? The fans
Yeah, I
are,
watched some of them,
oh my
and they are
gosh.
really furious.
You know, they got work tomorrow, but they're still partying.
It won't matter
Crazy. Yeah,
because
it's really good.
because it has after 22 years. I wasn't even born when they won in
I
2004,
was 6 years old.
and, and now they've done it in my lifetime,
I was a baby.
and they've won it before GTA 6 and the World Cup kicks off together. And it had to be the day after the long Brazil press conference of Carlo
Oh
Ancelotti
yeah, Ancelotti was going mad.
after that. But yeah, congrats. You guys absolutely deserved it.
I can't believe Pedro didn't make it.
João Pedro. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is why I kind of was surprised from Carlo Ancelotti for making the decision. I'm surprised he called out Ryan from Bournemouth, who I don't know if he played today against Man City to help you to get the Premier League title. But fair play to Ryan,
Yeah,
bro.
Raya did a lot. It was really good.
But yeah, congrats to you, Moss, True Gunner, Josh, everyone. Absolutely big up. Like I said, congrats to our Brazilians, the three Gabriels, of course. You know who
I
I'm talking.
can't believe we finally done it. I still, like, it feels like it. It's I still can't believe it.
But I just don't get it. How didn't you guys want it? Maybe one more or two more
And you know
times.
what else, Adam? We
Yeah,
won it with one game to spare.
finally.
You and I can play against Palace. It don't matter.
Yeah, you could absolutely sub me up and I can get paid. Crystal Palace, they don't even care about that game anyways because
Because
they
they
got
got cup final.
that Conference League final against Rayo Vallecano, who's on good form, who just
Yeah.
beat Villarreal 2-0. Should have won against Valencia and Sociedad because they had the better chances, from what I heard. And Rayo Vallecano, they might actually surprise people, but Crystal Palace are the slight favorites, so that's their main focus on that. But this will add motivation for PSG, even though PSG will have more rest than Arsenal within 11 days. Right?
Wow. Yeah. No, it's true.
But are you confident against PSG, or is it like a 50-50 game to you?
I'm confident. I'm very confident.
You sure? Because let's see if Arsenal's defense could handle the real test. That even though we'll see what happens behind the scenes, but let's see if Arsenal does stay humble and don't party too much. But I kind of get this is your first Premier League in 22 years. That's just massive. Back then, iPhone wasn't even a brand yet.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
GTA 4 San Andreas was their part at that time. Oh wait, what's going on with the ref? Oh shoot, they're looking for a red card. The ref is going to the computer system, the monitor, the same monitor that disallowed West Ham's goal.
Come
Red
on.
card.
Come on,
I think Gresson might actually be off. Stinker and Hooked. Don't call him up for the World Cup.
Hi, Jordan.
Big up, it was 22. You were only 1 year old, so you're 23.
Subscribe to Adam. Hit the subscribe, everybody.
Oh, guess what? It's confirmed. Red card.
Shit.
Gresson is off. He's been sent off.
Brazil.
Bye-bye. Just as red as Arsenal winning the Premier League today. It's a red day. Yeah. Bye-bye, Gresson. Ciao. You're the real ketchup. Absolutely bottle job there. You know that you shouldn't be doing that. He gets his dive. He was not looking. He wanted to fight him, and now Cruzeiro are going to park the bus and play Haram ball for the rest of the match to get the 1-1 draw. And Boca Juniors will be motivated. But Arthur Jorge has a tough decision. But yeah, Gerson is off. And Mel left, unfortunately. But yeah, all the Spurs fans can no longer be happy. Back to reality, gifting Chelsea their first Premier League win since March, first ever Premier League home game since January against West Ham. And that's embarrassing. Chelsea have not even won at home. They haven't even won a home game since January. Are the Cruzeirenses away? Since their separation, yeah. And they're silent. Silence. But yeah, free kick for Boca Juniors. I've seen a few Brazilian teams play better. That's true. There are times, even Flamengo or Corinthians back in the day, or Jornalina when he was at Atletico Madrid, they still press even better. But who knows? Maybe Cruzeiro could do something. You know, Boca had a red card. Shot! Oh, what a banger! Oh no, they didn't score. I thought that went in. I thought Boca Juniors scored for a second. No, he missed out wide. I thought that went in. It was behind back of the net, behind of the net. Oh, I thought that went in. Imagine if that screamer went. For a sec, I thought that went in for 2 seconds, but it's not. Well, Boca Juniors, they are trying to press. Well, let's see. Hydration break, by the way, guys. But yeah, fair play to like I said, Arsenal. Those allegations are done. Mocking all those years, it's over. Has come to a close finally. They've done it. They have done it. It was getting closer. Even though I thought they should have won another league probably by then. I thought Arsenal was going to capitulate once again. But now, not anymore. Now the motivation, because they broke down the brick. And who knows, they could potentially go on a dynasty run about a long time after 6 years. And now people are going to believe in this, be delusional. If not, they might actually be here for something. They might actually win for a long time. Boca Juniors subbed in. Talmana and Bias in. So yeah, 72 minutes. They could play for the draw. I thought that went in, but that wasn't a bad free kick. But yeah. But like I said from Carlo Ancelotti, this is a 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Could have been 8. Missing João Pedro, I don't know why. I don't know why Danilo, because he isn't good for Brazil, just because he is like Flamengo. Oh, Boca Junior! Their name is their own goal saved from the second keeper, Cruzeirense. He saved them. Not even Leandro's there. And we all know about the banter, bro.
Costa se pierde el próximo partido. Ayrton Costa no podrá jugar ante Barcelona. Llega al límite de amarillas.
But yeah. But yeah, even though I am tired from work. But yeah, what a day, bro. The Panthers so strong. But yeah, fair play to Arsenal.
Para Cruzeiro.
We all know Man City was just not good. They just had no. They were just here for that FA Cup, Carabao Cup. That's about it. It's not a great season, but just that. Unfortunately, Man City, they may not have lost since Real Madrid at home at the Etihad, but they haven't won. They haven't won a game since. Yeah, substitution. Still 1-1. But yeah, it's still 1-1. This could be a 1-1 draw. And if you're a Boca Junior fan, you're probably furious. If you were winning. You were bad. Hit a little Gonzaga one chance, and that's it. Yeah. We don't know what's gonna. But yeah, Arsenal, they might actually just be after several years without winning anything. It has arrived. Even though Inter Milan winning the double was impressive or was expected at that point, but Arsenal in the Premier League had decided the fans, yep, it was coming up, and now millions of fans. And now the rival tiers fans can no longer have control of the banter. No more. They're probably gonna go on the run. Who knows? Unless this is their only trophy, unless they might actually. But if they do go on a run, then I'll be here. I'll be here if that happens. It's a real trauma. That's badass. Back is near the halfway field as they're calling the diamonds. Trying to go for the second goal as though expected to have even more of the ball. Now Cruzeiro or down a man. Gressing stinker hooked. Crossed in, but no one was there and headed away. Kicked away. From Alvarez trying to do the play like them. They try push, but yeah. Like I said, this isn't good enough. But I just want to see what Carlo's expected to line up. But I thought Champoins should have been called up, even if it was a different, but so maybe it wasn't a surprise. In the MetLife vibe comes back like he did against PSG for the men's day in the Club World Cup. Shot headed goes out wide. But yeah, but that was a great chance. Goes off target. Still no goal. It is 7.
Incrementalmente pisa y corre a tercera, lo cual le hubiese dado ahora al menos la carrera del empate.
But yeah, Televisa Univision will broadcast games for free. Nice. Oh, the Blue Jays are playing the Yankees. I feel like that. Was there any NBA games? Cavaliers versus the Knicks. How's it going? Football Nation. Portugal. I see Portugal released their squad as expected. Ronaldo, Felix. Yeah, this is another contact. Oh, wow. Oh, is that full time? Oh, really? I didn't know this was the last piece. Wow. Full time. New York Yankees 5. The Toronto Blue Jays 4. That's slapped.
Retrocede Cruzeiro, vino para Jiménez, se le escapa y es fácil para que rechace Jonathan Jesús. Sin embargo, dice que sigue la regala. Praira, Paredes, ahí va Paredes comandando a Boca rumbo a la victoria. Ceballos, que quita.
Ceballos, Osborne.
Praira recupera. Todo es de Boca ahora la bombonera, menos el resultado. Y no poco.
But yeah, Lain will be taking on our. And then we got the Europa League final, Aston Villa versus Freiburg. I watched on through the NA, CBS Sports, Univision, Paramount Plus. Let's see, Aston Villa starts for tomorrow. The 8 RB teams are going to win trophies in 24 hours. Yay, right? Aston Villa, I got the Europa League trophy prepared. I print one got one today. Goal almost. Shot. I think saved. Here's the Europa League trophy. All set and ready. And then tomorrow, Flamengo versus Estudiantes. I couldn't even do Botafogo versus Racing, sadly. Oh, that's. Temas Cruz Azul, CBS Sports, Univision, Tudana, or VIX. Barcelona, Olympic Lyon. So which game are they going to broadcast this Saturday? I want to know. Bayern Munich, Deepa Cup final. Shot goes that way almost. Juniors Express haven't scored. So which game are they broadcasting? What? Girona Elche? What? They've chosen to broadcast that game? No way ESPN Deportes have actually decided to broadcast Girona Elche. No way they decide over anyone else. I thought they're broadcasting Barcelona Valencia or Bilbao Madrid. But they're not. Valencia, Barcelona, or Real Madrid Bilbao Athletic Club. The old El Clasico. They're not even doing that. Girona Elche. Wow. Just because. Wow. Dang. That's a surprise. I was shocked. Yeah, someone won. Wow, and then are they still going to broadcast the Atletico Madrid Villarreal game? There goes Boca Juniors nearly through, but yeah, because they are just playing for a draw. And all the Boca Junior fans will be furious. Ooh, that's harsh. Yellow card for Ceballos. Absolutely took down Luisa down. También. Flags are being waved, and then on Sunday. Which game are they going to broadcast? They said they have not decided yet. Might just do Arsenal. Yeah, Villarreal Atletico Madrid is that final game, and Milan at the San Siro, far away. Yeah, a lot of flags are being waved.
si tiene con su suerte. En este caso, Ángel Romero. El saque de banda. Interrumpe y se queda con la pelota Braida. La regaló, le quedó la pelota a César Villarreal.
Here comes Villarreal. They might actually win the shot. Because they ain't playing too bad. I think Boca Junior fans are so good. Ever since the 15th goal, they haven't done anything. The fans are good team to go to win. Because you're allowing Cruzeiro to get to draw and get away with it. To be top, and yeah, and who knows if Atletico beats Barcelona, which probably would do, that'd be a mess. And Boca Juniors sadly lost to Barcelona and Cruzeiro away from home, 1-0. And they still couldn't beat them down, which they thought was the favorites. Flamengo Estudiantes is tomorrow. So in 16. But yeah, that was a surprise. And Boca Juniors win it, or Cruzeiro are going to hold on 1-1. Because it's unlikely they're going to score a second. Because they're not going to mature defense. And the shot goes nowhere near. Shot goes nowhere near. But yeah, this is just frustrating for Boca. The bird is no longer. But yeah, after this, bro, I'm gonna give my final thoughts on the Brazil national team after the game. And I'm just gonna head and just call a day, just get some rest. Not waste the Wednesday. I'm thinking doing something. So the update: 23 shots to 6 Boca. Cruzeiro, 9 shots on target to 2 to Ham, and they only scored 1. And Cruzeiro only need 1 in the second half to score from home. Yeah, because Boca Juniors should be winning this game at least 3-1. They've only converted 1 out of the 9. Well, Cruzeiro only needed 2 just to convert 1. Just keep it off. With that much space. It's supposed to be 10 about play. The ball in the back of the net. Could there be a hero? No. They tried, they couldn't. Shot missed again. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! He's throwing goal! And he scores onside! What a stop! And he catches! Why did because they were demanding a foul. No way. He was through on goal. The defensive Boca Juniors. Maybe this Boca Junior side isn't that great. And then it's back to reality. They thought they would be back. And the Boca Junior fans are in the mud. La Cordova silent. Couldn't celebrate. La Cordova, bro, is in the mud. And same with, what's his name? La Sacta Deportiva friend. What's his name? Forgot his name. But the Boca Junior Liverpool fan who speaks pretty well English. Jackson is also in the mud. Silent. They thought they could pull out a draw and they didn't. Yeah, they're just locking everything up, just frustrated. Boca Juniors defense. Silence. Shot almost. He is through a goal, and it is. There it is. 2-1. That's the first. Yes. Fuck's sakes. Cruzeiro couldn't hold on. Cruzeiro. Not Cruzeiro. If you're watching this, open play goal. Goal. And Millonarios missed the pen. And Sao Paulo blew it anyways. So they're drawn. Wow. Not Cruzeiro. Yes, it's over. On what? Miguel Moraine, to him again. He gets them the winner. And now the Foxes are in the mud. Cruzeiro. Where is he? Where are the Cruzeiro? Where's Cruzeiro? Who's that? Don, who's this? Is this Flamengo fan or who's this? Yeah, I need to follow him. It's in the back of the net, but they're having a goal check. You might just get the goal anyways. Is VAR gonna bail them out, or you might just give the goal there? It is in the 90th minute. It was coming. 10 shots are open, so you might just give the goal, bro. Because they couldn't hold on. That's embarrassing, bro. Yep, it was fun. Thank you, fans. The New York Knicks are absolutely done, bro. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna check VR. They had it on 9 minutes. Why 9 minutes, bro? Or is there a fight or what's happening? Oh my god, now he's gonna be a yard. Not Cruzeiro is hiding. Not computer, bro. Don't tell me this is happening. Oh, not this handball gimmick. Even though, should this goal stand? No one Boca. I mean, of course, one prefer Cruzeiro to win, but this guy was kind of dropping. Oh shit! Did it actually hit his hand? And what are these handballs, bro? At this point, is this basketball coming or what? Because I've seen them being given. Despite multiple of this, you might just give it up. They cheaters, bro. Or we're gonna have La Cordova's fans reaction, disappointment. And the referee's still having a look. Oh, he's coming out. He says, stay the fuck back. Referee says, handball, no goal. And the Boca Junior fans are furious. They're about to call Barzano. Stockton Dembele is also in the mud, bro. All of my Boca Junior fans that follow me on X are all furious. There's no goal. Goal is taken away. 2-1. 1-1. Yeah, and we're gonna hear, oh, cuando votó, híjole, the Liberal Boston. Gracias a los árbitros, and like we're gonna hear this, which we're gonna hear the crash out of it.
Volverse loco de los nervios.
Ah.
El espectáculo es fantástico. Boca al frente con la necesidad de ganar en su estadio para quedar puntero en el grupo. Cruzeiro con un resultado que casi lo clasifica, pero con un hombre menos en el campo. La pelota de Carlo Moraes. La tiró para cualquier parte.
Oh man.
Intentarlo por todo el medio Boca. Inicia el ataque Paredes. Con el medio Delgado, viene para Delgado, abierto Braida. Tiene que mover más rápido la pelota.
But yeah, Boca Jr.
Braida, Dilolo, Paredes, Delgado primero. Ahora sí para Braida.
But they still win it. They can still win it. They'll probably be motivated. Warriors saved Cruzeiro, honestly. Oh, will they hold on? The Knicks, bro, are 20. Oh, here they come. They might actually do it. Oh, 5 minutes to go. They're parking the bus. Arthur Jorge is getting away with it. Just like against Palmeiras the other day. No, es porque está terminado el partido de Boca. Sí.
¿Qué dice?
Sé que.
¿No te preguntó si yo llegué?
Ajá.
¿Qué le dijiste? ¿Que ya?
Yeah.
Ah, ok.
¿No vas al 7-Eleven ahorita?
Sí, en un ratito si
Sí,
quieres,
un
vamos.
ratito, right? Over.
Ahorita está listo.
A ver,
¿A qué hora te habló, Tomás?
15 minutos atrás.
Ah, ok.
But yeah, alright.
¿Pero qué te preguntó? ¿Que si ya había llegado?
Uh-huh.
Ok, está bien.
Yeah, so, that was a misplaced shot, bro. I thought that one would be going in. Great save, but yeah, we're very lucky to not lose this game because I thought Boca Juniors probably they had the better chances and they managed to hold on. They can't even defeat them. And all those designed Davio's in the mud, bro. And now River Plate might also become champion this weekend. It has to be the worst thing to be a Boca Junior fan. And now they might actually get relegated from the Copa Libertadores to Sudamericana. Who knows? A River Plate Boca Junior round of 16 match should never be ruled out at this point. They could even make it from the playoff. Cleveland versus New York. Oh my goodness. New York are absolutely losing to the Cavaliers at home, bro. Their performance. Foul and the referees. 3 minutes are holding on. 98% they're holding on. I don't know. Ben is gonna have some serious questions, bro. 6 minutes, 3 minutes to go. He falls, but very soft. Of course, it's nowhere near a penalty. Don't even be crying. But at the same time, he kind of got screwed. I think he deserves to win. Which I'm nowhere near. But yeah, they're holding on for the 1-1 draw, and it's working. And then we're going to hear about Cruzeiro. Let's hear about the crash out from Boca Junior fans on Twitter in a bit. Sean goes on top. 1 more minute to go. 2 more minutes to go, my man. They're trying to defend. And the Cavaliers doing this.
El primer marcador central de Cruzeiro. Aranda el pase para Paredes. Mira Paredes.
They suck. Oh.
Joao Marcelo ahora.
They keep winning banners and they're still not doing enough. The next, bro. Okay, that's him. Yeah, they missed. A minute and a half to go. Less than 100 seconds. This will end up a 1-1 draw. 99.9% because I don't think Boca Juniors have enough time. Boca Juniors have 70 seconds to respond. They do have free kicks, so they're going to press all the way from the halfway line to pull some miracle from 1 minute from now. Because it is 7:30, 11:30 over there. Boca Junior fans are furious, bro. The Barrio's locked up. Couldn't do anything. And now they're going to have to defend themselves. Cruzeiro's tactical plans are working nearly through. They have 30 seconds to respond. If they don't, they will not win this game, and they're going to have to work harder against Católica themselves, dropping points to Barca. And they thought they would have won it. VAR, here comes Boca Juniors. Could they win it? They have their last chance. They are, and he goes in. They have a corner kick. This is their last chance. Bruno locks them up. Well, the referee gets the corner. This is their last chance to get a winner. They do take it. They're trying to head it in, and it goes over the bar, and it goes throughout waving, and they might miss this. And the Boca Junior fans, but on the referee side says throw in for Boca Juniors, as it should be full time or corner. They take it short. They'll make a cross in if they don't do anything, and they miss. And it's about to be over. And the fans, they know they're not going to win this game. Cruzeiro are about to get an undeserving draw, but however, the hard work, did they? And as the next are trying to come back. Shot goes over. And it goes straight to the keeper. That should be full time. 1-1. 1-1. The Foxes. La Cordera is in the mud. La Cordera is in the mud. 10 minutes and the referee's not below the whistle. Is there one more chance? Will he let it happen? And he does call a foul, free kick. But it won't matter. The referee will blow the whistle. They're not being clinical, but let's see if they got screwed over from the refs. Nadaria and goes nowhere near on target. Just blow the whistle. Boca Juniors ain't doing anything. All right, they may have gotten the ball, but too late. And the Cruzeiro gets it. Just blow the whistle. It's been 10 minutes. It's about to be 11. The referee continues to play on. All right, can they have one last hope? Banner. And it gets a corner. The referee says corner. It does go out wide, hits keeper. Can they do a 1% miracle of actually heading a win to win in front of the Boca Junior fans? Headed away, headed in, and it goes nowhere near on goal. And the referee still allows play to go on. And they do cross in. They might actually do it. They demand a handball. And then they shoot it in and it goes over the bar. They demand a handball. Referee says no as the fans whistle for 11.5 minutes. Will they have a look? Let's see. Oh, shoot! Is that handball? I'm not going to lie. Is that handball? Did it hit from? They need to have a look. Oh, shoot. That looked like it handball to me. They're going to have a look. As the referee decides to not do it, the players surround the refs. And the refs, they saw it. Will they have a look? Costa, the captain, everyone. Boca Junior wants a penalty kick. Mi penaltito. Like against Paraguay, against Bolivia. And the referee he tells you, the ref says, fuck off! No penalty! La Cordova is in the mud. They are furious. Arthur Jorge, did he pay the refs? Gressel gets sent off and they manage to hold on. As this is why the banter is so strong. We're going to have ask some serious questions. And the jugadores, the players are surrounding saying, hey, that's a freaking, well, that's a handball. How could you hit the play that you're robbing us? They are absolutely furious, bro. We might have, and you're not doing it. And they are absolutely furious. We're going to have to repost a lot of things. And it stays a 1-1 draw in Buenos Aires. And Boca Junior fans and players are furious. And the referee decides to not give it. So let's go on Twitter. As the players still argue. And even this guy, this Somos Corinthians says, fuck, the referee robbed Boca Juniors. Yeah, I'm going to have to repost this. I think it might have been a handball. They escape. Boca Juniors won the pen. I don't know if this guy is even paying attention. And all the players, just like how River Plate was furious against Boca Juniors in that Clásico a month ago. And they managed to hold on. Y como es no, and like, yeah, they're absolute. We're seeing chaos. Oh, Red and Blue posted something. Big up. PSG fan, yes, Red and Blue. And all the Boca players continue to protest no matter what happens. Is that a handball? Not because it says, man, we need the hard French that was, bro. And they are furious, bro. There's something about without playing. Oh, that's a. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to mention this. Oh my goodness. Let's check the Boca Junior fans if they're going to cry. Well, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Are Boca Juniors getting robbed, even though this could be a bit of karma? But are they actually getting robbed? They might actually get robbed. But fair play to the keeper. He played well. But it is getting questionable. I can't lie. Are Boca Juniors getting robbed? Oh, this might actually be real serious, bro. I can't lie. I don't want to say they got robbed. But that handball looks pretty. Like, as São Paulo is not serious. All right, let's hear La Cordera. Let's hear if he tweeted out. How do you say La Cordera? Not La Casas del Famoso. All right, we're just gonna write Boca Juniors. La Cordera is fuming right now. Oh my goodness, bro. They're in the mud. The Boca Juniors son hijos de Cruzeiro. Ooh, I'm going to repost that. I don't know what Atletico is going to think about. I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Look at this. Yeah, because the game is disallowed. Yeah.
Ahí las declaraciones en donde se acepta que Cruzeiro no tuvo una buena primera mitad, pero fue muy importante lo que platicaron en medio.
Final del partido, yep, so let's do it. This Flamenguistas saying Boca was robbed. About the gondola. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna send this to Ben. Ben? He's absolutely gonna be furious. And then look at this. They said Vamos River Plate. Gabriel's key owners, bro. And they decided to bring back the Madrid Oh yeah, Let's Go Cool is absolutely in the mud. This guy doesn't fall. Oh yeah, and this guy, he supports Monterrey and Chelsea. Even he says, "Robo, Robo, Robo." I'm waiting for La Gorda and I'm not including that big bird. Even River Plate Bragantino's tomorrow, bro. They are absolutely getting slapped up. This is the tweet that I wanted. Look at this. Hopefully I don't get taken down, bro. But yeah, this is just too funny. Those Atletico Cool is absolutely going to be cooking them, bro. Atletico Cool. But yeah, but Boca Juniors should have been clinical. You still haven't won a game. Oh my goodness. Planeta Boca Juniors. So let's see what he says. Oh, this is the bar incident. This is the incident. The plate house this law for Boca Juniors. Both reviewed from the Venezuelan by VAR. Yeah, I'm gonna retweet this no matter what happens. But I'm not gonna lie, that looked crazy to me because this gets a handball, but this one isn't. Now we're gonna get controversy like PSG Bayern, but this is even worse. This is wild. Or have Boca Juniors been robbed? I don't know. Honestly, we're just gonna have to react to the meltdown. Híjole da puta, Condobo says Condobo is corrupt. Damn it. Condobo is this, so yes, time to bring back Liga MX, just like Jose Madrid. But yeah, look at this. Los jugadores. Jesus Venezuela again. Look at this, bro. This is not serious. I don't even know if Steven is even paying attention. Oh yeah, the Central Boca Junior is absolutely furious. Is he still active? He hasn't been active since April, since the Clasico, bro. And I don't know how he's feeling this right now, but damn, and he follows me, by the way. Yeah, this is the bird, you know. Oh my goodness, Leandro Paredes face to face. Oh, let me repost this. I'm saying this to a couple people, bro, including Steven, bro. They're saying about the handball, and if we get eliminated, thanks a lot to VAR. Oh my days, bro! I'm not gonna lie, this looks crazy, bro. People need to absolutely talk about this. And Richard followed me back. Thank goodness, bro. Big up from America, Brazil fan. Yes. Big up. Damn, that just happened so badly. Flamengo did this, and Arsenal, there's like 16 million views. Oh my god. Then the only way to stop the full pollution delusion mode is PSG winning the Champions League against them. Well done. What a sad life. Even though they still got relegation. And now it's going to change up the tweet, bro. Is Steven really paying attention, or is he just focused on the game? My guy, Steven. But yeah, I'm not going to lie. That was wild. I'm not trying to get copyrighted. But yeah. I'm not going to lie. That seems pretty wild to me. I can't lie. Or the next, did they came back? They're coming back. They're pulling the remontada. They do. Oh shit! They are actually pulled the remontada. No, I don't know if he was focusing. It says Boca Sofrio Robles, one of the biggest robberies, and then the fans are already clowning him, bro. Oh, there's another it's a Robo story. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty wild to me. Robo histórico. This banter is so strong, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of, I don't know if this was a robbery, but I'm not gonna lie, this was questionable. I thought Boca Juniors should have won this game. Solo ganó un título. That's true, they've only won one game, and that was Cruzeiro at home. And this is against Brazilian sides, that's true. But at the same time, you could say the refs screwed them over. The banter is so strong. Look at VAR, even though I'm not trying to get copyright. Where's La Córdoba? How do I spell Córdoba? Let's see La Córdoba of all people, bro. Oh, Flick, big up, bro. It's been a while. Good evening. Arsenal won the Premier League. What are your thoughts? As Cruzeiro, they're saying they robbed the Boca Juniors. About the referees. Let me send this to Flamengo, Colombia. Oh, let me send this to Feranism. Face to face. Let's see La Cordora's reaction. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's the tweets. Arsenal deserve it, but they won't win UCL. Yeah, because they're not beating PSG, right? Funny enough, Liverpool was the only team they didn't allow Arsenal to score a goal in the 180 minutes, home and away. And despite how crap you look, how didn't you let Arsenal score one goal? You locked them up. You beat the 1-0 at Anfield and just held on at the Emirates. How is that possible? Boca Juniors have been robbed by the Brazilian Condebo, Copa Libertadores. Cruzeiro had 2 handball in both cases. It didn't review one of them. Clear penalty for Boca Juniors, but disallowed for. Oh my God! Luciano. Oh my God! Oh yeah, we are absolutely so bad, bro. 0 titles, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna send this to Coincidental. This is a joke. South America to America. I can't lie, bro. Oh my goodness, the Cavs have actually collapsed. No way. Oh my God. Very. This is so true. I just can't stop retweeting. No offense to La Cordera, but bro, I'm gonna send this to Naka. Karma. Me? No más a los. Un penaltito. Mi penaltito, right? Not even Barcelona. Sorry if I was carried away. Holland, go big up. I'm not ending the stream yet, but we just saw a robbery pretty much in Argentina as the New York Knicks in New York City made a comeback against the Cleveland Cavaliers. No freaking way. And Boca Juniors are apparently getting robbed at the same time. What are your thoughts? Yeah, congrats to them, Man City. Holland got an open play goal today, but it wasn't enough, right? A frustrating draw against Bournemouth, just like how Rai kind of frustrated Barcelona in 2023 with that draw. This is really frustrating. Back to back. Couldn't score a goal from, but yeah, this is happening at the same time. Those pictures, bro, it is hella hilarious, bro. Because La Corona, bro, he's one of the big Boca Junior fans, and he's in the mud. I don't know what. Let's see Davio, bro. I don't know if he has the Twitter account. But Davio's in the mud, too. Oh, come on. But yeah, look at these images. This is what's really tough about the goal, everything. It's just mad. So you're saying Boca Juniors should have won 3-0 today? They probably should. But I'm not going to lie. This was pretty mad. Look at Davia. This is him earlier today. But yeah, this was mad. It's like Davia. That's true. The penalty that happened earlier in the Clasico was pretty mild. This was wild. Savinho sold one play. Oh my days, bro. We should have won 2-1, but Bournemouth sold on a few plays. And sadly, that was enough to frustrate it. A draw. This is just not good enough. And now, Boca Juniors are going to have to complain to the refs, and they're going to have to fight even harder against Barcelona. Not Barcelona. I don't think away. And because now Cruzeiro, they're not going to lose to Barcelona. But yeah, this is wild images, bro. But I'm glad you're doing good. Besides that, but Holland goes. They're not beating Dembele's PSG or Luis Enrique. I got the PSG jerseys out anyways, even though I could be forced to buy an Arsenal jersey. I got the PSG jerseys ready. I'm trying to get last season's kit. I'm bringing them on for the final. But yeah, this is just wild. Damn, like, I'm not trying to get copyright. This is just mad about the rules. This should have been 3-0 because if for disallowing the goal, Boca Juniors goal should have stand and the penalty. So you're saying Boca Juniors should have won? That's just wild, bro. But Condebo is crazy, bro. It's not even. This is not even that professional. But yeah, this Cruzeiro is cooking those Argentinians. They want Boca Juniors 230. Yeah, super dirty, bro. Boca and River Plate finished, according to this guy from Flamengo. Yeah, probably. Even though Boca are the more finished one, they're in the month. Let's see what Warren said. Oh my goodness. But that's just man. Look for the Louise. Oh no, we're gonna lose to Barcelona. Who knows? They could lose to Barcelona if Ecuador. But anything is possible. That's just wild, bro. The Cleveland Cavaliers have bottled it. So yeah, I was just trying to react Twitter. But yeah, this is gonna be mad. Ben is absolutely gonna be furious. Ben is in the mud. Where's their official Twitter account? Oh, my bad. I was muted. So, yeah, before I end the stream, that's just mad, bro. Cleveland bottling it? I haven't followed their account. Overtime. To overtime. Here we go. Oh, shit. Is this overtime, actually? What a joke. You guys were 22. No way. Whoever subbed that guy, you guys are a joke. And you're going overtime and you're losing now. How did you bottle this, bro? No way. They came back, bro. I'm going to have to retweet this. Damn! So they scored 8 and the Knicks scored 30. You guys are bottle jobs, bro. Sorry, man. We're choking. Oh my goodness, bro. The Cavs are in the mud, bro. These guys are jokers, and Steven is absolutely flying. Oh, this is Guti, right? I'll be back. Wow. Oh my god. Guti repulse. No way. That's sucks, bro. But yeah. Luis Suarez. Whoa, Sporting Lisbon robbed Porto in that Portuguese Cup. Didn't deserve to win. The referees, bro. That's actually a proper robbery. And it doesn't get talked about enough. Don't get me wrong. Boca Cruzeiro was a robbery, so is Porto Sporting. But anyways, guys, I think that will be it. But that's just mad, bro. I can't lie. Where a lot is going to be talked about. I'm going to hear all of it. But anyways, this game ends in a 1-1 draw. Let me know if they got robbed. I thought Boca should have won. I can't lie. And now, so Católica even playing? I don't think they can until tomorrow. Palmeiras play tomorrow. And Palmeiras are the favorites to win tomorrow. They're the clear favorites. There's a 68% chance. But anyways, see you guys there. Thanks for coming in. But what are my thoughts on my final thoughts on the Brazil national team call up? 7 out of 10. But I just don't get why you call up Danilo. The Bento, the 9 was good, but the rest, I don't get it. But anyways, guys, see you tomorrow. Smash up, like, subscribe. But yeah, this is just massive.